On the flight home, I know as you sat there and tried to process it all, did you come away feeling any different now that you're back than you did immediately moments after the final game?
Well, the result is disappointing. There's no doubt. The way we played, I think we did a lot of good things in that game. And if we would have won that game 2-0 empty net or 1-0, nobody would have said that we stole a game or 2-1 in overtime. We had an open net, Noah Dobson, open net, one-timer, misses, well, doesn't miss, his stick breaks. And then we had a penalty shot in the overtime, and then their tying goal is a lucky goal. Like, let's not kid ourselves. So we didn't have puck luck for that game, and it's tough to swallow, but at the same time, like, should we change our whole game plan, our whole system, and should Team Canada change the whole process? Of course not.
Marc, your captain, Maxime Comtois, for the life of me, I can't figure out why so much criticism has been sent in his direction, whether it be social media or whatever. Tell me a little bit, if you can, how he handled it and how difficult it's been for him.
Well, there's two parts, John. There's a part of criticism. You're right. There's a part of insults too, and that part has no place in our society, and it's not right. It's bullying, and so many people and leaders in our country speak up against bullying, and I think it's an eye-opener for a lot of people, a lot of leaders, and a lot of parts of our country that saw that happen. We're so touched and disappointed. In that sense, I'm not worried for Max. He's a strong person. So it turns out that him being the focus of it is probably the only good news, because he just deflected that very quickly. He's a strong kid, mentally strong, well-surrounded, great family. He comes from the same midget program I coached in, Chateauguay Patriots, and so I know the family well, I know the environment well, and so I'm not worried. I know he's gonna, just go through it as if nothing happened. But it's disappointing. Criticism is something that's made to try to make things better, and criticism is fine. When hockey analysts will analyze the game and say, if this would have happened, if we would have played that way or made that decision different, and that's criticism, and you can learn from criticism, and you can debate criticism and argue it, but in terms of insults, it's ridiculous, and it's disappointing, and as a society, I think we have to understand that there's things that we need to maybe do different.
Noah Dobson, you referred to that opportunity, the sixth snap, but tell me about his overall performance at the World Juniors.
He was very good. He's got so much composure. He grew as the camp went on and the tournament went on, and that's one of the reasons he was on the ice in overtime. He really grew his game. He's got so much composure offensively, and he sees the play well, and he's a great team player. He was a great asset for us.
Will he grow as a result of the experience? I know that we talked about criticism earlier, but this one time coming directly from his head coach. But tell me a little bit about how he might grow from that experience.
Well, he grew right away. Like he played more minutes and played better immediately. And he's a smart kid. He gets things, and he knows that at 17 it's quite outstanding to be part of that team. Strong players and strong personalities and incredible talents find a way to respond positively to anything, whether it's a huge, great performance, the next day they bounce right back and they play as good or even better, or a poor performance or criticism or getting sat on the bench. The top players find a way. They always find a way, and that's another example. It proves that he's got a lot to look forward to.
Thanks for your time. Great to have you back, Marc.
Thank you, John.